The British royal family has more than a handful of royal children. With their smiles, giggles, goofy looks, innocent gestures and temper tantrums, these royal children have continued to steal the show and make everyone laugh at royal events. Even with the etiquette training that these young royals undergo from an early age, they serve as a reminder that children will always be children and that childhood remains a treasure to be cherished. Royal weddings are a big deal for the royal family, and 2018 was a bigger one, as the royal family celebrated not just one royal wedding, but 2 weddings in a row. For the wedding of Prince Harry and Meghan, followed by Princess Eugenie and Jack Brooksbank, our tiniest royals were not left out as well. One of the cutest moments in Prince Harry and Meghan's wedding was when little Princess Charlotte stuck her tongue out while in the car with the other bridesmaids. She was full of smiles, and even compared to her uncle Prince Harry, who loved to bring out his tongue as a little boy. Princess Charlotte chose no other place to do this but for his wedding. Royal weddings can be tiresome too, you know. After the wedding ceremony of Prince Harry and Meghan, little Prince George looked moody and was making a pouty face while clinging on to his dad, and Princess Charlotte, on the other hand, was all smiles for the camera. And when Harry and Meghan released their official wedding photos, one amazing one was a photograph of them at their wedding party, which included Prince George and Princess Charlotte. Both siblings were full of smiles and gave the cameras their best pose. For Princess Eugenie and Jack Brooksbank's wedding, the royal kids had a swell time. As the tiny royals walked into St George's Chapel, Princess Charlotte was giving her royal waves to the crowd, while the ever-charming page boy, Louis de Vinci, missed his steps and fell severely on the steps of the chapel. Princess Charlotte also missed her steps and was close to falling. The oldest great-granddaughter of Queen Elizabeth II, Savannah Phillips, seemed to be in high spirits as she played air trumpet with her hand, while her cousin, Prince George, was full of laughter. The goofy Savannah Phillips also seemed to have everything in place as she coordinates her little cousins, Maya Tyndall and Princess Charlotte, for a perfect pose. Who is your boss again? King Charles isn't the only boss in the royal family at the moment. His first granddaughter, Princess Charlotte, is a stricter boss who doesn't take no for an answer whenever she wants things done. Though Princess Charlotte is younger than her older brother Prince George, that didn't stop her from giving George the "you need to bow" instruction while waiting for Queen Elizabeth II's coffin to pass by them. Prince George didn't seem to understand, but Princess Charlotte continued with her instruction while Prince George listened attentively. Princess Charlotte is also a boss to her younger brother Prince Louis, as she is always set out to put their royal behaviour in place. During their carriage procession debut at the Trooping of the Colours in June 2022, the 3 young royals, Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis, sat together in the carriage for the procession. Princess Charlotte and the ever-charming Prince Louis were seen waving excitedly to the crowd, and in the blink of an eye, Princess Charlotte thought that there was a need for a break and stopped waving. Little Prince Louis continued with his wave, while his big sister Charlotte took full control of the situation. She quickly stopped him from waving and ensured that his hands stayed on her lap. During the late Queen Elizabeth II's Platinum Jubilee, Princess Charlotte also ensured that the future King, Prince George, followed protocols and did the right thing. As the national anthem was sung, Prince George got carried away and placed his hand on the ledge of the balcony. The ever-active Princess Charlotte quickly corrects him by nudging his arm and telling him to stand upright. Prince George immediately obeyed his sister and did the right thing. When Prince George finally becomes king, there's no doubt whatsoever that his younger sister, Princess Charlotte, will always let him know whenever he's going astray. If you want to be part of our family, quickly subscribe to our channel so we can keep spilling the royal tea. While Mia Tyndall's mum, Zara Tyndall, competes in a horse jumping event at Gatcombe Park in Gloucestershire, England, for the Festival of British Eventing. The little royal is seen licking her way through 2 ice cream cones. Mia didn't give a damn about who was looking at her or not. All she cared about was her ice cream, which was smeared on her face as she licked. Mia Tyndall isn't the only royal child who loves ice cream. Savannah Phillips and her sister Isla Phillips are also seen sitting on the grass with their mother, Autumn Phillips, at the Gatcombe horse trials while they enjoyed their ice cream cone with laughter on their faces. Amongst the pictures posted to mark King Charles's 70th birthday, little Prince Louis was seen putting his hands to his grandfather's face, while in the hands of his mother, Princess Catherine. As always, Prince Louis got everyone laughing and made the picture more adorable. During the late Queen Elizabeth II's Platinum Jubilee celebration, the ever-charming Prince Louis found solace on his grandfather's lap. After giving a grumpy face at his mum Catherine, dancing around and sitting on his dad and mum's legs, Prince Louis moved to his grandpa's leg, and King Charles was seen bouncing the little chap on his legs. Both of them played along, like nothing else mattered. No one enjoys Trooping of the Colour more than the royal children. For the 2018 Trooping of the Colour, Savannah Phillips is seen leading her crew, Isla Phillips, Princess Charlotte and Prince George, as they watch the fly past with excitement all over their faces. When Princess Charlotte is not being bossy, then the oldest great-granddaughter of Queen Elizabeth II, Savannah Phillips, is the boss. During the 2018 Trooping of the Colours, the 7-year-old Savannah at the time puts her little cousin, Prince George, in his place by telling him to shut up with her finger placed on her lips, and then goes further to put her hand over his mouth and gives this mischievous grin to the camera. Even though we don't get to see more of Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet at royal events as their parents step down from royal duties, notwithstanding Prince Archie is one little sweet boy and fun to be with. The world heard Archie's sweet voice for the first time when he mimicked his parents to say a Happy New Year, and they all ended it with laughter. Archie's voice came at the end of his parents' first podcast in December 2020, which was released on Spotify.
Happy? What?
Happy?
New?
New?
New. Yeah.
It was such a pleasant surprise, and the 90-month-old voice and giggles sure have a way of melting one's heart. In 2016, the outgoing Princess Charlotte had fun with her older brother Prince George when they followed their parents on a week-long tour to Canada. The 16-month-old Princess Charlotte couldn't get enough of the balloon arch as she kept on playing with it and even attempted to lift it. Prince George, on the other hand, had fun sitting on a pony while his dad watched in admiration. The royal family sure has a thing for horses. Prince George also had a swell time with a fish bubble gun, and he wasted no time in blowing some bubbles to little Charlotte, who was amazed. The Canada trip was indeed a nice time for the family. When Prince Louis was born, his older siblings were among the first to see him at the Lindos wing of St Mary's Hospital. The duo walked into the hospital holding their dad's hands. While Prince George had his school uniform on, Princess Charlotte looked adorable in a floral blue dress and a navy blue cardigan. She also got us giggling with her beautiful smile and royal waves. It wasn't only the little Prince Louis who was restless at the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. Another royal youngster was also rested. One adorable moment caught on camera by a royal fan, which was posted on Twitter, was that of Princess Catherine and Mia Tyndall. The tired Mia reached out to meet the future Queen on her seat and rested her head on her shoulders. The Duchess of Cambridge, who had her hands full with the little ones, couldn't help but hug the 8-year-old Mia Tyndall while she stroked her arms and whispered some sweet words into her ear. One adorable moment shared on the screen of Harry and Meghan's episode 1 of their Netflix docuseries is that of Harry kissing little Lilibet on her forehead. It was a sweet father-daughter moment as Lilibet was still a tiny human who'd just popped out from the womb and was wrapped up completely in a blanket. These royal showstoppers have continued to capture the hearts of royal fans everywhere. We are always eager to see them and watch them do their thing without worrying about all the royal protocols they have to follow. What cute royal kid moments do you like? Share your thoughts with us in the comments section below. Click here to watch more videos, and thanks for watching. See you in the next video.